Welcome to CAT's second annual Pensions for Everyone conference. My name is Michael Dawson, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer of the CAT Pension Plan. Thank you for joining us today. I'd like to share a big welcome to our active and retired members, participating employers, partners, employees, plan sponsors, governors, and media. Our conference is an opportunity for you to learn more about CAT's annual performance and hear about the updates that matter most to you in the breakout sessions. We've received a lot of questions from you ahead of the conference. If we don't answer your question today, a member of the CAT team will be happy to contact you after the event. On the agenda today, I'll begin with an overview of CAT's 2023 performance, and following that, you'll head to your breakout session. We'll end with the virtual event with a fireside chat with CAT's CEO and Plan Manager, Derek Dobson. And we have a special announcement regarding CAT's latest innovation, which I'm personally very excited for. If you have any questions throughout our mini conference, head over to the Submit a Question panel on the left navigation bar. We'll be monitoring your questions all morning. And when you're ready to head into the breakout session at 11:10, you can join by clicking on Agenda and Live Stream on the left navigation bar. Now, before we dive in, let's get everyone familiar with the polling function. On the right side of the panel, click on Poll. As a first question, if you're a member, let us know how long you've been contributing to your pension, or if you're retired, receiving one. Great. It's great to see a nice mix in the audience today. This year's theme is focused on the experience that CAT Pension Plan is committed to providing you. Wherever you are in your journey, whether you're already receiving a lifetime income or have only started to contribute to the plan, or perhaps as an employer, you brought CAT to your workplace because you believe secure lifetime retirement income is important. The plan continues to prioritize member and employer feedback to ensure we're meeting you where you are. In a recent survey, we found that nearly 9 out of 10 retired CAT members say their pension has a positive impact on their happiness. Pensioners who receive monthly retirement income for life tell us they are less stressed and have peace of mind knowing they have secure lifetime retirement paychecks coming their way. And while retirement is a beacon of light at CAT Pension Plan, we strive to provide all members, whether they're active, retired, or deferred, with an experience that prepares them for a more pension-secure future. And we also know that modern pension solutions provide benefits to employers too. Employers are bringing CAT's modern pension plan design, DB+, to their workplaces to improve employee well-being and achieve their business objectives around recruitment, retention, culture, and engagement. And why CAT? As you can see, a Canada model DB pension plan like CAT offers our members something to smile about. Over 2023, CAT has welcomed over 11,000 members, bringing the plan's total to more than 94,500. The plan now has over 370 participating employers, and that's growing, across 20 different industries. In 2023 alone, we welcomed 81 new employers. We're also very proud to say that we've continued to partner with 21 unions and member associations to bring secure, modern pension solutions to more Canadians. And why should CAT members feel secure? In 2023, we reached over $20 billion in net assets. We have $5.3 billion in funding reserves, and we've achieved an average 10-year net rate of return of 9.3%. And this puts us at 124% funded. That means we have $1.24 set aside for every dollar of pension promised today and in the future. And our strong funded positions mean we can continue to grant our conditional inflation protection and other enhancements, at least to 2027. Now, before we move into our following sessions, I wanted to welcome Asif Haq, CAT's Chief Investment Officer, to speak with us for a few minutes. Ahead of the conference today, similar to last year, we asked you to submit your questions, and there are a few recurring themes we'd like to cover and get Asif's point of view on. Welcome, Asif.
Morning, Mike.
2023 proved to be a successful year for the plan. What else can you tell us about CAT's investment strategy?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. CAT's investment performance in 2023 was strong, as you mentioned, but to maintain benefit security for plan members, investment performance over the long term is what matters. And you mentioned our 10-year investment results a minute ago as well. Those results have exceeded those of the broad markets in which we invest, but more importantly, have exceeded the levels required to maintain benefit security. That's what we care about, and we're proud of those results. Now, on our website and in our annual report, we go into some detail on our asset mix, our approach to working with external partners, and our approach to responsible investing. Those details, I hope, bring our long-term strategy to life a bit, and our results demonstrate the success that comes from maintaining that long-term focus.
Great. The next question is on the topic of current economic conditions. Experts seem to disagree on whether interest rates will decline over the next year or stay high. How is CAT's investment portfolio positioned for both scenarios?
Yeah, I understand the question and the concerns around interest rates and what they might do over the short term. But I just reiterate that we invest over a longer time horizon in a broadly diversified portfolio of assets across public and private markets in Canada and around the world. And benefit security for plan members long term should not be impacted by what happens with interest rates in the short term.
Great. The final question speaks to the long-term challenges of managing pensions. Canadians are living longer and longer. How does this impact CAT's investment approach?
Yeah, it's a great development, obviously. Canadians are living longer, and in fact, our data shows that on average, plan members live longer than the Canadian population overall. But it is a challenge, so how do we think about that? We do what are called asset liability modeling studies regularly. In fact, we're working on a study here in 2024. Now, in those studies, we look at all sorts of factors that could impact our long-term pension obligations, including increasing longevity of the membership. And we look at these factors and we use them in selecting a long-term asset mix for the investment portfolio that meets the plan's needs. So concretely, with such long-term pension obligations, it's appropriate for us to hold a lot of long-lived assets in the portfolio, like real estate, infrastructure assets, ownership of private companies. Again, these factors all add up to needing an investment portfolio built for long-term success, and that's our focus.
Great. It really goes to show the power of a long-term focus when it comes to managing investment portfolio. Thank you very much, Asif.
Thanks, Mike.
So this wraps up our opening session. You may now move into your breakout rooms. To move into your next session, click Live, Agenda plus Live Stream on the left navigation bar. At 11:40 a.m., we'll end the mini conference with a fireside chat featuring the plan's CEO and plan manager, Derek Dobson, and a special announcement. And don't forget, we want to hear from you. So please send us your questions throughout the session and in the Q&A section.